Visual Fractions is a website created by an educator in Maine to allow kids to manipulate fractions on the computer to solidify their understanding. The great part about it is it covers all different concepts: addition, subtraction, multiplication, identifying fractions. But I needed a step before paper and pencil to see what they knew and to help them identify what they knew. And Visual Fractions was perfect for that because it gave them a visual which connected to the manipulative we had used, so it was a nice scaffold. But I want to go back and review the visualfractions.com website because on your self-reflection from the Cripple Entry Journal and what you have told me over the last couple days, the visuals and the pictures in that website really help you put your ideas together. Let's look at Visual Fractions website. And remember, when we are using mainly the identify fractions section of it, but it includes renaming fractions, comparing fractions. Next week we'll go to the adding and subtracting fractions part, multiplying fractions, dividing fractions, and it has a game section too. So there's a lot of different parts of this website. Let's just to get our brains turned on to the fractions, the pictures, and remind us. Let's go back to the identify fractions. Which part of the fraction is circled? Again, the numerator, the number part that's shaded, or the part that we're focusing on, was the top number. That was the 2, and then, is that 9? Yeah. And the denominator was the number of parts the whole was broken into. If you weren't sure of why an answer was what it was, remember you could click on explain, and it would explain it to you in words, and important words were often highlighted. Okay, so here, if we're asking what fraction of the cookies are round, it's 3/5. And it says the numerator is 3, because 3 of the cookies are round, and the denominator is 5, because there are 5 cookies in all. You're going to be making your own slideshow explaining mixed numbers and improper fractions. Okay, let's do one more as a line, and then we'll do some as a circle. Oh, wow, this is a big one. 41/12. Might be hard to count from where you are.
I can't.
How many parts? I had to put my glasses on. It's 5. And the denominator, how many total parts will there be? You're going to have to use your toes for this. Here, the fraction, the improper fraction, is 22/12 because the numerator is higher than the denominator. And then to turn it to mixed form, how many holes do we have? Use your fingers. How many holes? 1 hole. And how many parts are shaded? Use your hands. 10 out of, use your fingers and toes, 10 out of 12.
Wait, this is 12.
Oh, there you go, 1 10 and 2 1s. Excellent, Brandon.
That only goes up to 55.
For this particular slide, I want to use this picture to show an improper fraction. Keep your feet on the floor, please. Show an improper fraction turning into a mixed number. So for text, I'm going to say my fraction is 7/4. Okay. Is an improper fraction because, anybody want to finish this sentence for me? Because, Kylie?
The numerator is bigger than the denominator.
Okay, the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Okay. The OERs, like Visual Fractions, are helpful in teaching mathematics because they can give kids another learning modality, and Visual Fractions in particular gives them a visual piece as well as allows them to manipulate. And it also has key language. It has the word whole, for example, with fractions: whole, numerator, denominator. So there's important words in fractions are always visible on each page. So that helps solidify the learning for kids.